The first question in the German A1 speaking exam is to introduce yourself. And if you are able to introduce yourself properly, then there's a high chance that you get good marks in the speaking part, which will also help you pass the German A1 exam. So in today's video, I will tell you how you can introduce yourself in the German A1 exam as well as in everyday situations. And at the end, I will give you a very important tip on how you can pass this part even if you forget something. So stay tuned till the end and let's get started.
So before starting with the introduction, I would like to show you a sample German A1 exam so that you get an idea of what is asked in an introduction and which information you have to provide. So this is the Sprechen or speaking part, and the first part is the introduction. So you see over here that there are 7 points which one has to talk about. I will now go through each of these points one by one and give you sentences of what you can say in the introduction. So as you see, I have written all of these points over here. These are all in German. Now let's first of all understand what do these points mean. So the first point is Name, which means that you have to provide your full name in German. The second is Alter, which means you have to give your age. Then is Land, which means your country of origin or where are you from. After that is Wohnort, which means where do you live. This is the city where you live. Then you have to tell about Sprachen, which languages do you speak. Then you have to tell about your Beruf, which is your profession or what do you do. And at the end, you have to tell about your hobbies. So these are the points on which you have to speak in your introduction. It is, however, better that you start with a Begrüßung. A Begrüßung means a greeting. I will also tell you about this in the next slides. So before I go into each of these points, let me give you some important vocabulary related to introduction. So the first is Vorstellung. This means introduction. The second is sich vorstellen, which means introduce yourself. This was also written on the sample exam which I showed you in the start. And the third is Stellen Sie sich vor, which also means introduce yourself. So if the examiner asks you Stellen Sie sich vor or sich vorstellen or just about Vorstellung, then you should know that you have to introduce yourself. Now let's get into the introduction. The first thing is Begrüßung, which is a greeting. You can start your introduction by saying Hallo, guten Tag, which means hello, good day. Hallo, guten Tag. After that, you will tell your name or Name in German. So in my case, I will say Mein Name ist Usama Ehsan, which means my name is Usama Ehsan. Mein Name ist Usama Ehsan. There's another way to say this as well. You can say Ich heiße Usama Ehsan. This also means my name is Usama Ehsan. A third way to say this is Ich bin Usama Ehsan. This also translates to my name is Usama Ehsan or I am Usama Ehsan. What you can do is wherever I have written Usama Ehsan, you can replace it with your name over here. And just say mein Name ist, then your name. Ich heiße and your name. Ich bin and your name. So just choose any one of these, whichever you find is the easiest for you, and use that. The next point is Alter, age. So you can say Ich bin 32 Jahre alt, which means I am 32 years old. Ich bin 32 Jahre alt. You can replace the age over here with your age. For example, if you're 20 years old, you will say Ich bin 20 Jahre alt. The next point is Land. Where are you from? I will say Ich komme aus Pakistan. I am from Pakistan. So you can replace Pakistan with your country name over here. The next point is Wohnort. Where do you live? So here I will say Ich wohne in Berlin. I live in Berlin. You can replace Berlin with your city over here. If you live in Frankfurt, you can say Ich wohne in Frankfurt. Or if you live in Stuttgart, you can say Ich wohne in Stuttgart. The next is Beruf or profession. You can say Ich bin Student or Ich bin Studentin. This means I am a student. So in German, student is used for a male student and Studentin is used for a female student. If you are a software developer, you can say Ich bin Softwareentwickler or Softwareentwicklerin, which means I am a software developer. Over here again, Softwareentwickler is for a male and Entwicklerin is for a female. In your introduction, just replace your profession over here and that will be good enough. Then the next point is Sprachen or languages. So I will say Ich spreche English, Urdu und ein bisschen Deutsch. Ich spreche English, Urdu und ein bisschen Deutsch. This means I speak English, Urdu and a little bit of German. So what you will do in this case is that the part with English and Urdu, you can replace it with your own language or languages over here and memorize the rest as is. The last point is hobbies. So for hobbies, you can say Meine Hobbys sind Bücher lesen und Filme sehen. My hobbies are reading books and watching movies. Meine Hobbys sind Bücher lesen und Filme sehen. If you want, you can replace the hobbies which I have written over here with your own hobbies. Or if you think that it will be too difficult for you, then I would say just to simply memorize these ones which I have written over here. I will tell you a little bit more about this at the end of the video. Now let's do a recap of all the points which are included in the introduction and which we have studied. So we start with a Begrüßung, which is Hallo, Guten Tag. After that we go to the Name, which is Mein Name ist Usama Ehsan. Then the Alter, so Ich bin 32 Jahre alt. Then the Land, which is Ich komme aus Pakistan. Then Wohnort, where do I live? Ich wohne in Berlin. Sprachen, ich spreche Englisch, Urdu und ein bisschen Deutsch. Then the Beruf, so ich bin Student or Studentin. And then Hobbies, meine Hobbys sind Bücher lesen und Filme sehen. Now, as promised, I will give you an important tip related to the introduction so that you don't get confused or forget anything in the exam.
When you are in the exam, then I would suggest that you memorize these sentences which I have given you as they are. You don't need to talk about any fancy hobbies. Just repeat the ones that I have given you in this video, because nobody is going to counter check whether you have these hobbies or not. If you forget your profession, then just say Ich bin Student or a Studentin, and that would be enough. So keep this in mind and you will not make a mistake in the exam. I hope that you found this introduction video helpful. If you have a German exam coming up, then I wish you best of luck. If you have any other questions or comments, please let me know in the comment box below. I am currently making other German A1 videos as well, so please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of those. Thank you very much for your time and see you in the next video.